Hello potatoes, I'm Spin the Leak, and this video is a request from Grandma's Boy 151. He saw me speaking to a few people in a forum, and asked me to do a vlog to share my thoughts on a few topics. If all goes well, I want you guys to request future topics in the comments down below. Our first topic is why we play video games. I feel like it's a proper start seeing as how this is a gaming channel and all, but I found myself wondering why we play them in the first place. That's kind of the main question that I found myself asking over and over again. Video games don't feed us, do our chores, run our errands, or even keep our parents from arguing every time, while I hide in my bedroom. Okay, too personal, but the question remains, why do we love video games? For me, it's about multiple things. There is a psychological aspect to it, and the surface aspect. Let's start with surface. The games you own tell a story about who you are and what you like, or maybe just what you know. My surface aspect is I love seeing what makes each game special. I play with mechanics, look for typos, try to complete what I can, and just take an hour to experiment with a game that maybe isn't my thing. I like thinking about how the developer scripted certain mechanics to work and, what they thought while doing it. Uh, it's my way of seeing who got my money and if I want to give them more of it. But I know not everyone thinks like this. Some people buy games because of weapons, story, trophies, PvP, looting. It can also come down to how much free time they have or wanting to keep in touch with friends over a multiplayer game. But that doesn't completely explain the love for these games or how we bond with every character in ways we never thought we would. If it feels some deep psychological need for each and every one of us, maybe it takes us away from our troubles at home or helps us get over our grief. Maybe we feel the need to go on great adventures with friends, meet new people, and be a part of something bigger than ourselves. When I raised this topic to a friend, he said we throw ourselves into fantasy worlds because the real world sucks. Hearing him say this was, well, a little disheartening. The real world is a beautiful place, and it's where our lives unfold, yet he would rather throw himself into a fantasy world of horror or tragedy. Maybe it's not that games take us to a different world, maybe games add to this already beautiful world of ours, give us something extra to enjoy. We can play with and talk to people over the world, share stories, talk about other games, and find ways to make every moment in-game amazing. Now, I realize I really haven't made a point, but here it is. Everyone has their own reasons for playing games. Some are big, some are small. But all of them come from simple lines of code. Something so small has found its way into all of our hearts and helped us to do things we could never do in real life. We play video games because video games free us to be ourselves without restrictions, and, it allows us to chase dreams that were thought impossible and that may never be realized. Why do you play games? What is your favorite memory of a video game? What topic would you like me to talk about next? Post in the comments down below. And you know what? I actually want to hear anything extra you might want to add to this. I'm just going out on a limb here. I just got off a 10-hour shift after working like I'll put it this way, over the past 2 weeks I probably have like 70 hours. It's been non-stop, it's been rough. I'm recording this about 2 in the morning, which is why I sound so tired. But like I said, this was a request from a viewer. They wanted it done, and you know what? I wanted to give it a shot. I want to find other stuff for us to talk about while we're at it. And this is also kind of new ground for me. I'm not used to just like sitting down and, speaking my mind. So I'm a little on edge about this. But I'd like for you guys to go ahead. I know you usually don't. Get in the comments down below and type out, anything I listed above. Your memories, why you specifically play games, like what you find most interesting about them. Give me a little something to work with. I'd also like to point out that the games that are being played in the background are the ones that are up for the vote. Link to that video is going to be in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Maybe I'll do another video like this one. I'm not too sure. It all depends on what happens. Make sure to send me stuff to do these videos on. You guys take care.